in me to make me more like you. King of kings and Lord of peace, you sanctify me through the truth. I haven't felt a love so warm and good like yours. Jesus, you're always with me. Spiritual blessings with
Yes, Rising Phoenix Aurora. Today's video is about the Inner Earth Galactic Guardian Adama. The gates are open. This is big. Yeah, you can hear me and see me. Thank you, thank you. It is big, you all. Really, really big. Yeah, so I was live on, I tried to go live on YouTube, but I think they officially banned me at this point. As far as going live, that is. They haven't officially banned me off their channel, but yeah, they won't let me go live. So that delayed us a bit. Thank you for your patience. So we're here now. So get ready, find out more about me. Go to my website, risingphoenixaurora.com. I host workshops, retreats all over. The workshop is live. We teach you how to remove yourself from the inverted matrix and step into your most organic timeline. And the way you do that is by self-healing. We teach you how to become your own alchemist, your self-healer. No one does this for you. It's incredible, you all. Go read the books, book 1 and book 2, Galactic History of the Universe, Multiverse, which you can find under Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Thank you for your patience and thank you for waiting to be here with me today. I'm going to upload the video, you all. You don't want to miss the video that we just recorded. We had to record it just on Zoom because we couldn't go live anywhere else. So this video is pivotal to align yourself to get yourself prepared for the preparation of 2025 and the womb space that we are in now. So, which is called basically the Virgin De Guadalupe, the winter solstice. It is just so beautiful. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining me. So far, the ones that have joined me here. Now, I have a workshop in January. Make sure you sign up for that under my website. I have my shop is on sale for 13% off. So go do that and sign up and get that discount. Okay, Gina, you're here. Yay. You're able to figure out how to get here. Awesome. Okay, good. We've had technical difficulties all day, but we're here. I'm so happy to be here. What else? Go to Patreon to support this video and all that I do. I love you, honor you, and respect you. So thankful for you for being here. We have almost 900 videos worth of content, you all. That's how big our content is. That's a lot of videos, isn't it? Go to Patreon so that you can support this video. But then also next week, Friday, I won't be here live on Rumble. This is where we're typically at. I'm going to be live under Patreon, which is going to be the Philadelphia Experiment, time travel. It's going to be about science. It's incredible. Spirituality, meaning science, on really understanding scientifically, because we're going to be channeling Einstein and Nikola Tesla next week, Friday. So go sign up to that Patreon. Incredible. We talk about, we've channeled Nikola Tesla, Abraham Lincoln. We've remote viewed Area 51, the Grand Canyon. Guys, this is an incredible series. So go do that. All right, let's get started. So you saw the title. Thank you again. If you're just joining us, for your patience, we're here. We had technical issues all morning, but we are here. What a joy. Okay, so, so the Mother Mary, Virgin de Guadalupe video is really going to complement this one because what's happening now is that Earth has leveled up. If you notice yesterday on the 12/12 portal yesterday, which is bringing us into the winter solstice, where it should initially be 12/21 winter solstice. Once we get to that time and space, we are seeing a time and Inner Earth Adama, he's already talking to me, but then I'm going to go in and channel. But we're right here, yesterday's date, 12/12. Today's so powerful, 12/13, Friday the 13th. 12/12 to 12/21 is going to be a time that you are going to be activating your crystalline DNA at the highest it's ever been. So what happened yesterday, though, is that if you notice that the stars have gotten even closer, the constellations have become closer. Now, what happens is if we don't notice, it becomes like an amnesia. But think about for a minute, bilocate back into your body when you were little, and do you remember how far the stars were? That they were like little tiny glistening lights. So much so that, I mean, you couldn't really record them. You couldn't see their true form, but now we could record them just with a regular phone. And you can see that they're oscillating, vibrating to a different color, a different shape, right? And yeah, I could show you a video if you want. Yeah, let's talk about that. So the firmament, the crystalline energies, the crystal dome around us that Yeshua talked about us in the Bible has gotten closer, guys. The crystalline dome. Watch the Antarctica Tartaria series, because we are, guys, we are inside an Arctic Circle. And believe it or not, beyond the Arctic Circle, if you look at all the old maps, there's lands, which is the Urbano Monte map. Okay? And I'll show you the Urbano Monte map too. Let me show you Urbano Monte map first. These walls, there's other civilizations, guys, of people living outside those walls. Watch the series to understand. So we're inside. We're thinking that it's only us, but the aliens iced all these walls, which is, they call it Antarctica. And this is a map from the 1500s or 1700s. Can't remember right now. But Urbano Monte, look it up. So here, there is people, guys, in military bases, or even, oh my God, it goes on and on. There's a civilization, they don't realize that we are inside the ice walls. And we don't realize that they are outside in these lands. You understand? There's humanity beyond the Antarctica walls. Watch the series, guys. All right. So that's that. But let me show you the stars. Okay. Let's see. Cosmos. Okay. So this is what stars look like nowadays. So they've gotten even closer. It's exciting, you all. Which means that we are orbiting up higher to ascension the closer we get to the stars. Right? We are getting closer and closer. That's what they look like. This is a P1000 camera. Whoa. Look at Saturn. Like, what? You can see the ring around it. This is crazy. Okay, so exciting times. Okay, so wow. I am so excited, guys, because I like channeled Mother Mary, the Virgin De Guadalupe. I'm like lit up on energy, guys. I am lit up. Her divinity is gorgeous. Okay, all right, so it all connects, right? Every single one of these almost 800 or 900 videos, they all connect and they complement one another, one after each delivery complements each other. All right. So let's see. Before I go into that, I want to talk to you about the inner earth people. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So I am going to I'm going to share with you. So before I go into channel, I'm going to share with you what happened to me in Tampa. All right, for those of you who did join me and were with me, some of the practitioners joined me because they were just like so beautiful and they were supporting me for my first like official like public debut, and I gave a presentation there that was so incredible. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it. So this presentation, it is called the Matrix Pods and Ancient Mysteries. The Ancient Mysteries, I think it's called. So yeah. You can watch that under Patreon. Okay. So during that time, something happened though. And we basically covered this in the Philadelphia Experiment, part 2. I'll give you a quick summary. So what happens is that I am in the Tampa area and I'm at a beach. Okay. And can't tell you which beach I'm at, but something starts changing. I am seeing in front of us. Go to Patreon to see the images and the videos. Okay, in front of us, there is a literal pirate ship, guys. Tartarian pirate ship just materializes out of thin air at the Gulf of Mexico. And I have another person with me, so it's not just me seeing this, a practitioner. And I'm telling her, she's like meditating, she's noticing, and I'm like, I go tell her, and I'm like, look. And she's like, whoa, right? Because, and then we can remote view, we can see what's inside the ship. We can see that one, I mean, they're pirates and they're all males and they're not alive. They're spirits, okay? And they are, and we have pictures, right? So then they are getting closer. And as they're getting closer to us from the Gulf of Mexico, they are literally materializing in our time and space. They're Mandelaing into our time and space. They go from, and I'm telling her, I said, what I'm being shown right now is that, and we're both kind of separate, so we're not talking to each other, but then we're checking in on each other and we're seeing the same things, even though we're not talking to each other, say physically. And I said, you know what would be crazy and trippy is what I'm seeing is that these pirate ship ghosts that have teleported somewhere from the 4D, because we were in 3D until Yeshua was born. I mean, Yeshua was crucified. At that point, we became 3D, and then also the cutting of the trees on the Tartaria times. When that happened, then we densified into the 3D, okay? So what happens there is that the ship is coming in, and it turns in from ghostly, all-male ghost pirates to, I know this is insane, guys, but it turns into, they turn into, and I say they're going to turn into a touring company, and it happens. They turn into a touring company, and it's like, we have pictures, videos, there's no one on the ship, empty. And then all of a sudden, they manifest. There's half of them are people with children, so half of the pirates turn into children, and they have to orbit in as a soul family because they're coming from a time and space. Remember those pirate ships or ships that went lost at sea and no one knew what happened to them? It's because they time portaled. Through the Philadelphia experiment, we understand that water is a conduit of energy. Tesla was working with the Philadelphia experiment, that was the Phoenix experiment, Phoenix project. And we know that the ships, they made a ship disappear. So think about that. If the water is fourth dimensional back then when we were 4D before we fell down into 3D, then what's going to happen? And this is all relating to the inner earth Adama. He's given us a message here. What is going to happen is that once our water vibrates, oscillates higher into a higher density, which it did now, is now 4D, then the pirate ship manifested, appeared in front of us because it came from a 4D construct. And the practitioner is like, wait a minute, but what does that mean, AuroRa? And I said, that means that our water is 4D now. And that explains Grand Canyon. Remember those pictures that I showed you guys, remote viewing Grand Canyon, and how the water was an exact reflection? I'll show you a picture so you can understand. So let me pull one up. Hold on. All right, hold on. Here we go. One right here. Tons of pictures. Okay, I showed you the videos though, but I'm going to show you quick pictures. So we are going down the Horseshoe Bend, Grand Canyon, and the water is completely reflective. You see that? Completely reflective. And when I start explaining to people who are with me, who are on this retreat, come join us in Hawaii, guys. Our retreats are incredible, you all. Look at this. Is that this is a 3D, right? The physical, but this is the 4D in between, and then the water is always the 5D, holding the crystalline blueprint of Earth. Okay? So right here, we're unified. So the water everywhere is turning into this. Now, they're trying to mess with the water, put fluoride, chemicals, all that, right? But that's not allowed. That's not allowed. We have to keep transmuting that stuff. Why we need to bring that manifestation of that Robert Kennedy Jr., that our water cannot have fluoride anymore in the Americas. No. Especially in the bigger cities that are really targeted, like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles. Okay? Philadelphia. All right. All right, so we understand that. Okay. All right. So then, okay, so that's what happens there. So y'all, you have to like just go watch that on Patreon so you can understand. All right, so let's move on. So then from there, I am at the this Spirit Fest. It was called Spirit Fest, and then I finish up. We're finishing up. I do my presentation the next day. Lora Eisenhower, who was with me, great-granddaughter to Dwight D. Eisenhower, who we have a show, go check it out, Cosmic Mother Rising show under Rumble. All right, so what happens is that her show is done. And, you know, I'm only allowed 50 minutes. I stay within my 55 minutes, actually. But she's the next day. And she is doing her presentation, which was incredible. And she's going in probably 2 hours or past 2 hours. And one of the attendees, one of the people that are watching the conference, they say, she's going to go past 1 hour. And I was like, really? She's like, oh, yeah, she always goes past, right? So then what happens is that we're done, and as she's going her presentation, I look over though, and I'm watching the whole area where the spirit field was at. It was basically different vendors with different, you know, kind of spiritual stuff and crystals and books and stuff like that, right? They're pretty much gone by the time Lora is done talking. So then we're done. We come out of the conference room and we go there to, it's like a kind of like a big warehouse, and what happens is that it's only my table and Laura's table, right? So this is crazy, guys. Wait till you hear this. So that table is standing there, and then I have my crystal jewelry. I have some of my crystal jewelry, right? And then my books. So I'm like, we're packing up, and I have a couple of people helping me pack up, right? So then what happens is that only pretty much all the vendors are gone. There's literally our table and maybe like a couple more other tables. And then of course the people who were allowed in, because also they locked the front door, so people can't come in unless you're a vendor coming in and out of the back door, because you're coming in and out into your car, right? So what happens is that this lady appears, and she was not an attendee, the front doors are locked, so no one can come in, right? She just appears, guys, out of nowhere. And I'm looking at her. But once you have these beings in front of you, you're in a theta. And you are telepathically talking to them, because there is something different about her. And you have heard this story before when I first started waking up, which I'm going to retell it to you. She's in front of me, and I'm looking at her, and I have to hurry because we're the last ones in there, right, guys? So I still have to be in my human body, like packing all my stuff, right? And I'm like packing the crystals. And right before I pack my crystal jewelry, she touches them. And she says, wow, she says, I've never seen necklaces like this. These are completely clear. They're completely cleansed. And she says, no one does this. No one can do this. No one does this. They never sell crystal jewelry that is cleansed like this is. And I said, yes, it's only source of light. That is all. And I can't really talk to her, but I'm not in my body, you all. I'm talking to her in a whole nother level. And then she's just talking about how beautiful they are, right? And then we have to leave though. So we're packing. And I said, thank you. I said, check me out. You go to my website, check me out. Rising Phoenix AuroRa. And she is something different about her, because she fills up the whole warehouse space, even the whole, and I can feel her, because we've packed up now. She's still standing with us, and we're walking out the door because it's past closing time. And I can feel her behind me, and I look back and she's gone. I could feel her energy though in the land, and I'm like, where did she go? And I had witnesses with me, guys. Gina, you could tell us what your experience was with this lady. And there's another practitioner. Do you remember? I'm not gonna say your name. You were with us. Okay. So you're in chat though. I see you there. There was one other practitioner with us, and there is something different. Okay, so this is what happened, guys. She was from the inner earth, you all. There's only one other time this happened to me that I can remember, because so what happened was that yesterday on the 12/12 portal, no, was it 12/11? What day was it? I think it was 12/11, before the 12/12 portal. I'm sitting there and I have a vision, and I bilocate back into me then, and I see her true form, and she is inner earth, golden energy. She's shifting. There's all sorts of light codes. And I realized, because you're in the theta, so you tend to forget. And plus, I was rushing out of there, right? And then I realized, and I see her true form, because she is there, but not in physical form. Okay. But she's able to have physical form enough to she just could only touch the crystals. She could only touch the crystals. Oh, okay. The other time this happened to me, you all, someone from the inner earth who came to visit me. Okay, okay, I'm gonna try to slow down. So what happened is that she was there to deliver a message to tell us that the water is now 4D and they could come in and out more into our civilization. Okay, one thing. And then, okay, the other time that this happened, it was back in 2017. I was waking up and I was walking with my family down Chicago Street, and one of my children said, "We have to go to this exact store. I have to go to this exact store." And I was like, "Okay, right now. This is for something for school." So walking with them, we're crossing the street, and then she was Caucasian, by the way. She looked like she was in her 40s, but really no wrinkles, young, golden energy coming out of her. This lady has no density, no human ego, nothing. She is different. But I couldn't remember till the now when I was about to channel her, because it was a whole nother level of energy, guys. So, because that's what happens when we're doing stuff. We're in the theta, we forget. So then, same thing happens when in 2017, I'm walking on the street and there's two people, and you might have heard this story back then if you watched my videos, even from back then, 900 videos ago. I am walking past and I am waking up, and I'm waking up rapidly because Dolores Cannon visited my husband through a passive regression I did on my husband, who he had no idea who it was and could not remember even anything. In the Raw Collective, you heard the stories, watch in the different interviews where I talk about this. Which one? Vivid Earth. We'll add the link later. That's a good one where I talk about Dolores there and how she talked to him. Okay, so I'm moving so fast, rapidly. So I'm walking down the street energetically, and then I'm energetically moving so fast, and then I'm there and I'm with my children, and we look to our right, and then it's a restaurant, and you know how the restaurants have a clear glass, and there's two people sitting there. They're just sitting there. They're not eating. And their energy, I can see them with my third eye. They're lit up golden. And I'm passing by, but I'm trying to take care of my children, so I can't get too distracted, right? So we look over, and they're there, and they're sitting there waiting for me. And they're looking at me with this face in awe of me. Like they know me. And they're not drinking or eating, right? They know me. And that's why I made that video, because I realized that they were different. Same thing with this lady that visited me in Tampa, Florida. They did not have a density, physical density body. They didn't have ego. They didn't have invertedness. They didn't have the AI archon in them. It is hard to explain, guys. It's like the humans we were before the AI. That's them. And then it was so profound, guys, that back then when they visited me when I woke up, that my children don't normally say stuff like this. My family don't say stuff. They were like, "Mom, did you see the way those people were looking at you?" That's how profound that they were looking at me and how different they were. The fact that my children had to point them out. Boom. So the inner earth lady visited me back then, and it's the same lady, guys, from back then that visited me in the now. Do you understand? It's crazy. Gina. So then I tell Gina right before we come on. I tell Gina, "Do you remember that? I just had the memory come back to me. Do you remember that lady that only touched the crystals and talked about how cleansed they were and stuff, healing they were?" Okay, Gina. And what was your memory of her?
So my memory of her was, I remember it was at the very end of the Spirit Fest. We were cleaning up, just like you said, and this woman appears. She didn't walk up. I don't remember seeing her walk up, and I had been looking around, and I didn't see her the whole time being there while I was there. I didn't remember seeing her at any other point. And I was like, wow. And she was kind of short. And I remember like how her energy felt like a light breeze, like wind. That's how she felt to me. And then as soon as she finished talking about the necklaces and things, and then started cleaning up some more, she disappeared. It's like she was just gone. And
Yeah.
it was crazy because it, like you said, everybody was gone. The doors were locked in most of the places, and she just appeared and then disappeared.
Yes. But I could feel her presence all around me, especially when we step outside. You could feel her everywhere. Oh my God. So somebody's asking if I know her name. When you just asked that, Adama's gonna talk, and this lady's like his sergeant or something. Like, oh, she's gonna talk. So she's visited me twice now. And again, I'm embodied by source of light. Only source of light is allowed within the space. And if you are a hater and you are a troll, don't even bother. Step back. I am too sovereign. Everything that I communicate is only within source of light. So keep your entities to yourself. So we teach how to use basically your organic vessel, your organic source of light in your heart, how to shield it and how to use it into sacred alchemy so that you're only vibrating to love. So this is what this video is going to be embodying today, is love. So let's see what they have to share and why they would have to go through that extreme to come visit me again physically. Okay? All right. Whew. Wow. Okay, so write your questions in the comments. We'll see if she gives us her name right now in channel. And we're gonna get started. It's not gonna be too long because it's like an important message, but we'll see where we go. Angel bumps, right? You guys are feeling that. It is crazy. You could feel the energy of how true this inner earth, these inner earth beings and their messages were there. Okay. Wow.
And then Aurora, somebody said, "Okay, I have to get your crystals." LOL.
Okay. Oh yeah. I have a shop and go to my website. Okay, so all right.
And then somebody else said how they
Now,
love.
because I remember her, like some people would have like, she was so excited to see me. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember that? She was so excited to see me. Typically they would give me a hug, but she didn't ask for a hug. She could only touch the crystals. Oh, because she was like in a 5-dimensional 4D form. Like, and that, like an what is it called? The apparition, like an apparition, but she was, you could see her physically there though. Think about how what she had to go through like energetically just to be there. But she could only do that because, and she was by herself, she says, she's already talking to me, because she could do it because she could come in through the 4D water, which was right in front of us. The Gulf of Mexico. Which means that is why the gates have opened. They're in the water, you all. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, let's get started. Okay,
Or
Gina.
that too, just really
Go ahead.
quick.
Yeah.
That would explain why she felt like wind, because she was like the apparition, right? And then
Yes.
I did think it was strange that she didn't give you a hug, because most people wanted to like give you a hug instantly.
Yeah.
And then one other thing, it's crazy because between that point and now, just recently they started talking about aliens in the waters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying to cover that up and push that out, but they have
Oh my
proof.
God.
Yeah.
And then the aliens are they're made out of light. Did you see those ships? They're made out of light. They're not like the the disc ones that are like physical grays. They're made out of Merkabah lights, which are the inner earth beings. That's who we're seeing in the water, you all. Oh my God. There was a video. There's videos on it. Zen, you're watching chat. Text me a video about it or send it to Gina or something. Wow. Yeah. Send it to Gina. Zen, the videos, because she's busy here. Okay. Remember you were showing me of the different UFO ships and how they're moving? People are recording them everywhere, right? Okay. Oh, it's not the aliens. It's the inner earth. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, I'm going to go in. There's more and more stuff's coming in. All right, here we go. I'm taking deep breaths. Only embodied by source of light. Only source of light is allowed within the space, and that is all. Don't even bother. I'm surrounded by the infinite fire of source. Only if you are source of light and pure, may you talk to me today, like always. Okay. All right. Taking a deep breath. Here we go. Going into the theta. Okay. All right, Gina, don't forget at the end to show the videos of some UFOs that might send you. Okay. Gina, do you have his phone number? Zen's phone number? You do. Okay, text him in case he doesn't have your number to text you. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this is so big. Okay, okay. He wants to remind you that he's channeled before through me, so make sure you go watch the others. Well, at the links later. So much energy going through my body. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god. I see. I'm going to show you the visualization he's showing me. They are there. They're inside the inner earth. Okay. Right. Okay. So the Agarthians, they were the 5-dimensional beings, right, that we've talked about, that were from Lemuria, Atlantis, the original, and they went down into the inner earth through the mountains, Mount Shasta, Tibetan mountains, everywhere they could. They went in to hold the crystalline energy, and there they are when the Vesica Pisces bifurcated the two worlds we talk about. They're inside this world here, the 5D, and we are in the 3D, right? Okay, so they're in here, and I'm looking at them right now. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, so the visualization before he talks is what I'm seeing. Is, you remember in Antarctica Tartaria series where we talked about the crystalline dome that we're within and how it's a reflection, and the crystalline mirror, it's a reflection. Here we see the 3D, but we could touch the crystalline energy of the dome and see our 5D. So our 5D version of us, you can see this through scrying of water, is talking to us, higher self form, 5D. Okay, so understand that what is happening in the inner earth is that they're the 5D crystalline, so they're the other versions of us. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna let him talk because he's saying so much more now. Okay, so visualize them inside earth, and it's a lot of them, they're glowing lights. They're this glowing golden mostly, but mostly just lit up golden energy giants. They're big. They're the original people of earth, right? Okay, us originally before the 3D. All right, here we go. Taking a deep breath, and I am greetings. I am Galactic Guardian Adama. 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 How many times do you need me to say it? I am Galactic Guardian Adama. I am also known as AdaRa. Wow, thank you. Woo, exciting moments we are living here within Earth. Here we are, excited to look at you and to look at Mother Earth rising in her energies. Her crystalline energies are so divine and beautiful, flourishing and blossoming every which way, through every flower, every tree, every plant. You feel our crystalline energies up. And the way you can see us is here, we're down here. I'll have AuroRa show you images later. We're down here inside. and you're up here in the surface of the 3D Earth. But we're down here. Did you know that for you to be here, every single one of you, especially those of you who are not clones or reptilians or grays, all the benevolence basically on Earth, you are also inside the inner Earth. Did you know that? Did you know that? You cannot be you unless you have a 5D crystalline self of you that was originally birthed into the Earth back then in Lemuria, because then you cannot come in unless you have that fractal of you. Do you understand? So whoever was here when the fall of Atlantis happened, all the star seeds, all these star beings that you watched through the Mayan Atlantis series, all those bodies, 144,000 and beyond, these fractals, you, me, us, there needed to be at least one fractal of you. But then, of course, when the fall of Atlantis happened, is that you duplicated yourself. You became those priests and priestesses, the benevolent ones from Atlantis. They fractalized themselves, just like, you know, you are the dragon. The dragon is you, like that. Many fractals of you, and then you incarnated into Earth through many yous. Okay, so I want you to know this, because it's not just we here in the Agarthian civilization. We are living the world that you could have lived. You understand? We are living that world. We're continuing the 5D through us. And here, as we live it, we are even, you can say, we are already the ascended Earth. We are, though not quite, because we're not 6D yet. We're still 5D here down in the inner Earth. Through the Antarctica Tertiary series, or I'll talk to you about how the different portals and how you can come in and get into the inner Earth. Okay. But you have to be a matching vibration to the 5D. Okay. So you can typically, really, in dream time is easier meditation for you to astral travel. You can astral travel here safely with force fields, shields, right? Okay. All right. So calm the energy. There's a lot that we need to explain here. Calming, grounding. Grounding. Okay. All right. So you are here because you have at least one fractal of you is here. And though there might be many of you now that have really kind of incarnated on Earth in your 3D, you can talk to your original version, the original fractal of you here that's down here. And even if it was but in our time and space, there's no time. So we are still here. You understand? In 5D, there's no time. So we are here. So even though in your time and space is 2024, in our time and space, it's all times and spaces. So you could talk to us at any point from any part of the time construct that you are in on your surface of Earth. But you will still be talking to us from the time and space where we are all unified together, holding the 5D construct. We are also those beings that AuroRa talked about in the Antarctica Tertiary series, the first chapters, the first videos, where there was all these races. They were standing and holding love light, holding this crystalline energy so that Earth would not implode. We are also them. We are also inside. Now, congratulations. The portals, not the portals, the gateways, the stellar gateways have opened. They have opened all over Earth, and they're inside the waters. And they're those maps that AuroRa has shown you with the 16 stars. In those old maps, you see the 16-pointed stars or the 24-pointed stars, how they go infinite directions. They're open and they're active. And they started off with, or I told you about Divine Mother Durga, how she shot in her tridents. AuroRa's trying to tell me which video that was. What video was that? She talked about some mother pellet, perhaps. It's okay. Tridents shot in, they activated these portals. So that began it. And then when that happened, that allowed for that pirate ship that was lost at sea somewhere in the 4D at some point to teleport Mandela in. Their timeline was created in this time and space, which then has allowed for us to be showing ourselves in the waters, because what happened is that the waters were, say, too dense for us to come through. So now we're not only are we coming in through mountains and North Pole, South Pole, we are coming out in through the waters, which is, yes, you put the pieces together. We are those Merkaba ships, not the inverted ones. We are the Merkaba, the light ships. That is us. And you all have seen this, where I talked to you about it in her retreats in Manchester, how she even showed you videos, Manchester retreat, how there was a Merkaba ship, big mothership, and there was orbs, Merkabas coming out of it from inside Mount Shasta Mountain. She had showed you the videos. That is us now, not just from these areas, everywhere. And it is because of the work that you have done on Earth. Oh, it's crystallized so profoundly. We are in and out now. You're going to see us walking among you more. Pay attention to what easiest ways would Gina explain how we are like a wisp of air. There's no entities in us. There's no dark, none of that, because we're the 5D. We don't vibrate or oscillate to that density. And we are going to be appearing, maybe walking down the street, maybe at your grocery store, maybe in the forest. Pay attention to us. We are different. There is no density in us. We are who you were before. And you will understand this when you feel it. Maybe you might even kind of not understand it in that time and space, but you'll remember it later. Some of you all have already been running into us on walks in nature. We're activating. This is what we're doing. We're coming up to activate you all, to bring in the light codes of Lemuria that only we carry in Agarthia, because we brought them down with us when you decided to, the AI matrix, the Archon, the Merlin, that false dark sorcery that spread, that virus that spread all over Earth. When you decided to do that, we needed to come down here to hold the crystalline blueprint. So we are carriers of Lemuria, Atlantean energies. We are. And that's why if you interact with us in the streets or in your dream time and so on, we are bringing those light codes back to you to further crystallize you in preparation for the year of the snake, for 2025. Get ready. Everything will be revealed, just like Aurora told you. Everything will be revealed. Well, not everything, because there's so much, right? But lots. Okay. So let's see what else I want to show you all here and talk about. Yes. This is Aurora laughing. Wow. This is Aurora still. She's freaking out because she's seen that same woman right here inside the inner earth with me. But she's just golden energy. Oh. Ah. She's seen her eyes. She was really just, she's ancient. She's as old as Adama, AdaRa. You would know, understand that as a sergeant. She is a whole nother level. She's one of the ones, there's a grouping. So we've been preparing, okay? We've been preparing to be able to shift, and we were waiting for the waters to become 4D to shift in and out. We've been preparing because we have to prepare our essences, because we can't be too long up in your density, because it's too heavy for us, and it feels like we can't breathe, it's like feels suffocating for us who are in the 5D, right? So as we've been preparing a star seeds. You could call them star seeds, but like basically legions, crews, legions of star seed soldiers, we'll call them that. And because they have to go up, and they have to go up without being detected, and then be able to then become an apparition, a spirit back into the lenses, which is what our witness is why she was everywhere. It's because after she disappeared from the warehouse, she went into the lands and went back into the lands and into the water, back into the inner earth. Okay. Wow, it's exciting. Or I saw it. So exciting. Okay, so wow. So it all began though because of the Lionsgate and all the healing that was done all over the earth, especially Grand Canyon, Sedona, the healing that happened there. And the gate, the 12th gate, has opened in preparation for the next year, gate 13, the key 13, the sacred law of the universe, to be opened up. And what did gate 12, what did gate 12 represent? The inner earth. The gate 12 opened up because it represented the inner earth, and that the gates of the inner earth were going to be open and activated all over earth. And there's your proof. Wow. Which is the sacred law of the universe, gate 12, the law of grace, the inner earth, Archangel Haniel. Whee. Okay. So, yes. The excitement, that's AuroRa. Okay, me. All right, here we go. So, going through. Wow, what else can we explain? The earth is shifting. The earth is evolving. The way that you can visualize this, the waters too, is like the flowers, roses, flowers are opening. Petals of flowers are opening. These portals are really flowers. They're gateways to the inner earth. But once more, like AuroRa in Antarctica Tertiary series remote viewed and taught you, is that the malevolent, the dark entities cannot go through. If they try to go through these portals, which they won't even be able to find, because they're gonna keep moving too. We're showing you how they're moving. They're changing. You know how the water moves? Ah ha 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 ha. The water moves. Do you know how the water moves? And the water cannot stay still. These portals to the inner earth do not stand still either. So they are moving, which means that they can't find them. And even if they try to find them, if they tried, they would disintegrate. The dark entities would disintegrate. The dark aliens, the Illuminati, Archons, they would disintegrate, go back to source, boom, done. They can't even try it. They're not a match of vibration. Okay, what else do we want to tell you? The tree has been activated. The giant tree of the oak trees and the willow trees and the maple trees, all these are activated on earth, and all of these roots, golden roots, are all connected and intertwined together. And you're inside the womb of mother. And what's happening now is that you must protect, especially if you're a divine feminine, you have accepted this role to come in as a divine feminine, because you must protect your womb. And that is why they have attacked the womb in your time and space with the transhumanism and the non-binary and all this confusion, because they don't want you to activate your womb and to shield your womb, because your womb is also connected to this giant womb of Divine Mother that you are inside. The lands, Divine Mother is all the lands. Watch the Mother Mary video to understand that further. She is around you, she is you, you are her. You are fractals of Divine Mother, all of you Divine Feminine. And even the masculine, you still carry the Divine Feminine, so you still have a piece of her, of course, within you. The whole miraculous conception is the understanding that Mother created herself from within herself of the womb. Even Divine Father was created from her womb. He would birth out of her womb. So you are now vibrating and oscillating to the womb of Mother Earth. Think about those potentials. So that's why the stars have come even closer, or more like you have orbited higher to the stars, because you are getting closer and closer and closer to times and spaces, whether it's your Earth or parallel Earths, where you're setting yourself up for the collective ascension. And you are there, you're on track, you're in the most organic timeline, because you have chosen sovereignty, because you have chosen to stand up against the oppression, especially the government, which is the biggest density on earth, which they are directly connected by the Illuminati, the New World Order. So if you stand up against them and you nominate people who are benevolent to be coming in, elect people that are going to be benevolent coming in, right, it's going to vibrate the whole earth into a higher density. You're in a orbited higher earth. So these gates, for those of you who have done AuroRa's courses and you know the inner earth symbol, the Divine Mother inner earth symbol, the ninth chakra, that is completely everywhere. The whole earth is covered in it. And then all these workings, like the Aurora Borealis that happened May 13th this year, the year of the dragon, the whole earth is emerged in this Aurora Borealis, which is Divine Mother's aura. And this symbol is everywhere. Everywhere. The Aurora Borealis is everywhere. She is everywhere, even if you can't see her. She's everywhere in every which way, including inside your skin. Why do you think she bursted out and reached both the North and the South Pole? Because she's in you now. Mother Earth's aura is you. You are her. She has sprinkled into you through your skin. It doesn't matter if you didn't step outside. It doesn't matter. Went through all constructs, whether they were physical or not. Went through your walls of your home. Even if you didn't get to see her fully, she's spread out to every part of the earth to prepare you for the year coming up. See what else we want to talk about the inner earth? So beautiful. Let's allow this new her. You have come into a meeting of one of say our galactic, we don't like the word sergeant, but galactic leaders here. So let's allow her to talk. Greetings. I go by Luz Ra. Luz Ra. Luz. Luz means light. Ra. Wow. I am like that wind, aren't I? We have prepared a legion, a squad of beings from the inner earth that do move like the wind. In order for us to go through the soil, we must materialize into a wind, which is why we are this essence. And then we can materialize into a physical form. Not full on a physical form like your 3D, but a physical form where, like a crystal. Yes, a crystal. A crystal does not have a physical form scientifically, correct? So that is us now. We are in a crystalline form, a wispy crystalline form that we could materialize like a crystal in front of you. But then we could also wisp away and become the lands and back in through the soil, back into the locations. And the easiest again would be the waters, the ocean. We are excited. There's a whole new level of star seeds coming in. They're coming this year. Protect the children. Protect your wombs. Protect your sacral chakras. Whether you're feminine or masculine, because you are creating this organic existence with your creational energies. Because you are mother and father, as you know, you are creating. We are going to be speaking to you. Our essence, our spirits are speaking through you. Through the herbs, through the plants, through the trees. You won't just expect to see us in a form in front of you. Expect to feel us, see us, sense us, be us, because remember, you are us too. Ha! Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am a fractal of Divine Mother Sophia. That's why I feel like this. And that's why I'm visiting you. And that's why we're preparing all the children that we've been preparing to be able to come up and down through these portals now. It is a glorious time for you to celebrate. Glorious. Never have you been lost. Never have you been forgotten. We're here. We've always been here. Connect to the you who is inside of Earth. Connect to the other version of you that is still 5. the crystalline energy. Prepare the veil. Let go of that density that holds you back. Let go of those toxin people that hold you back. Shed them off so you can rise. But even if you do, you can't say let go of the toxic people. Don't worry about it. We'll assist you. We're here holding the space for you. We are like this. Just like the Egyptian hieroglyphics, they're like this. They're not worshiping. They're holding the space for you. Just like those beings in the outer rim of the crystalline dome are holding the crystalline dome. We're holding it. Incredible times you are within. All that preparation, you've been feeling really like, we feel you. You've been feeling chaotic, freaking out. Like, oh, you're feeling like that because you were shedding off all that worries and fears and everything to prepare you for this now moment in time and space. We're at the 12/12 portal, and continue to do this as you go into the winter solstice of the 12/21. We'll continue to guide you. We love you, honor you, and respect you. What questions do you have for us?
Beautiful. Yes. Thank you so much for those beautiful messages. And just thank you for just being so beautiful and holding that space for us. We love you and appreciate all that you all do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody said, wow, so we can connect to our 5D inner earth aspect to bridge in and birth our organic timelines. Our 5D aspect is holding the 5D crystalline blueprint of us. What else can we do with that?
Yes. Well, you will become a powerful, even more powerful manifester, where you're going to start learning how to use the energy. I will continue to speak as Lora. I will continue to speak because this is more of my communication, is more like alchemy. And then Adama will come in. AdaRa will come in when needed. So yes, Lora, I am sharing with you that this energy, you're going to be able to pull in that energy and run it through you, because remember also this essence is inside of you. As you are the 5D, so are you this 4D, 3D. Also connect to the 4D you, because there is also a fourth dimension. You were in a time and space where you were in the fourth dimension before Yeshua was crucified. So you have all these versions of you in different dimensions that you could be connecting to, that were higher dimensions of you, so that you could further crystallize Mandela in your DNA. That is a crystalline Mandela. Help activate those chromosomes that are, say, dormant, that are shifting inside of you. So use that energy to create, to manifest. But remember, stop letting go, let go of the fear, the worry. It's hard. I know that, you've been attacked so much in these times and spaces by the dark aliens, but know that they have no more power here. It's only the power that you give them. Remember, they are in illusion. So if you let go of the fear, you start creating. You're like, you know what? I'm the creator of my reality, my existence. You are not my creator. No, you are not. I am created by the divinity of source, divine mother and father, and they are love, infinite love. So you do not have any power in my space. You have no power over, with your negative technologies, you have no power over my mind and my consciousness, and you don't have any consent to power up and to control my thoughts, to create these inverted matrices. No, you do not. You step into the sovereignty, that fierceness, and you live that. And with that, you let go of those inverted thoughts. You let them go, and you delete them, you transmute them, so that then you're creating what you do want to create, your aspirations, your creations. You want to manifest, you want to travel, you want to, create a business, you want to be more spiritual, whatever. You can do it all, but you got to let go of all that density and what is holding you back, hooking you in to create that, because then you're purging it out to create this divinity. Go for it. Make a wish, and the wish shall be. Talk to the Virgin de Guadalupe, Mother Mary, Divine Mother. She will make miracles come true for you. Mother Earth is listening to you. Divine Mother will. Continue with your questions, comments.
Beautiful. You have me so excited. Thank you. What crystal can we connect to that will provide clear communication to the benevolent inner earth? What crystal did you hold in Tampa?
Oh, which one did I touch? Let's see. I went like this. like this, like show. Like this. Hold on. I went like this to them. So it's not about one crystal, it's about all of them. And this is going to be the biggest year that we've seen since the fall of Atlantis, where the crystals inside of you that make up your DNA and your molecules, your neurons, your blood, your skin, your bones. If we could see it under a microscope, you're going to start seeing those crystals in your skin because you are crystallizing. You are leveling up. If you are ready, that is, because everyone does it in their own divine timing. But remember, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, Virgin De Guadalupe, we're here, Divine Mother, we're here holding the space for you. And we're looking down at you, helping you in whatever orbiting Earth you're in, whatever decimal of the Earth you're in. Whether it's 3.1, 3.0, you just woke up and you're like rising, 3.3, 3.4. We have an announcement. We are in the 3.5, getting close to the 3.6. To go back to the 4D, 5D, and ascend out. Let's have fun. It's our last time on Earth. Have fun, enjoy. Enjoy the trees, enjoy the food, enjoy the hugs, enjoy going to the movies, enjoy whatever makes you happy. Reading a book, enjoy it. It's your last time here. Have fun. Don't be so quick to wanting to leave. You're so quick. You're like, when are you going to ascend? When is the event going to happen? When are we going to ascend? How many years? But hold on. This is your last time here on Earth. This is going to be the last time that you're going to be in this crystalline blueprint where infinite life forms. We don't know what it's going to be like after, and we kind of know, but not completely, because we need to ascend out to really understand that. But here on Earth, you're the multitude, right? Of all these plant life, human life races and animals. Enjoy it, have fun. You are the multitude. You are the multiverse. Everything around you is a representation to the multiverse and the universe. Continue on.
So beautiful.
Yes.
All these divine portals opening is cosmic. Is this why the Pope is saying that he will open 5 portals, negative ones, on Christmas Eve for a ritual that has never been done before?
Oh, no, he's not. If you've been to the Vatican in this life, we have a mission for you. Bilocate to the time and space where you've been in the Vatican, and in that time and space when they're trying to open dark portals, but it's not going to work, and they're freaking out. When have you ever heard that the Pope is going to open portals? What, in other words, what to that statement is that they want to use your energy, and those who are in the Catholic Church, so on, who believe it, who worship these priests, they're going to use that energy and that thought form to try to open dark portals, but it's not going to work, because we're going to crystallize, like you would say as humans, the crap out of the crystallize of that Tartarian building and that Vatican, which is divine and beautiful. And where really the Rome's really spread, and the child trafficking and the child violations and rapes and all those souls that are entrapped there. You know what we're going to do? Try to open those dark portals. You know what's going to happen? Instead, all the positive portals are going to open up there, and all the entities are going to be released there, because the original crystalline blueprint of the Vatican is there. So do it, and we'll see what happens. We're going to counter you. and it's going to reverse. It's going to backfire on you, just like all your diabolical New World Order agendas are backfiring. This is Adama talking. They're going to continue to backfire. No dark portals will be open in that time of space. Not in our watch, not in your watch, not in your future self watch. It's not going to happen. And you will no longer use those children spirits that you've raped to power this up anymore, because we are onto you, and we know that you are just dark aliens pretending to be priests. Continue on. Thank you for your question. Very important.
Yes, thank you so much. For AdaRa, can you share more about the hidden pyramids in the Gulf of Mexico? Were the pyramids also what helped our sister Lora teleport in through those pyramids?
Yes, yes, yes. So, okay, I want you to look at all the pyramids right now. Like, look at them from a bird's eye point of view. And you see them. Just imagine them in your third eye, your imagination. Do you see them? Do you see how each one of them have an orb of light now? And AuroRa could show you an image. Remind her, she said, Gina, at the end, she could show you an image of there was plasma coming out of the Giza pyramid. Okay, so there's plasma coming out of all these pyramids, and then see how they align to the constellations. So do you see how now the stars are not just above you, but then they're also floating in plasma orbs above the pyramids? Do you see that? They're all connected. The constellations are all connected, not only above, but below. Thank you. Continue. Great questions. Your higher selves are telling you exactly what to ask us. Continue.
AdaRa, what is the best way we can connect with our inner earth fractals? Thank you.
As always, through the heart. As always, through the heart. Go into your heart, and there you'll find us. But specifically, there are chakras in your body. The 9th chakra is where you find us. But you first clear all 7 of your chakras. You go into the 8th and then the 9th, and there we are. You can connect to different lands, but we are everywhere. It used to be that kind of like, say, Ireland was the keeper, the holder of the inner earth, but it's now spread out everywhere. So feel us through the water. Another way is the water. Talk to us through the water. What we want you to do is start looking at the water reflective, just like Nostradamus taught you, is look at the reflection of your water. Maybe go to a lake, unless you have a cool bowl like Nostradamus had, the gold bowl with the water in it. But look at the reflection and talk and look at you and through the water, the reflection, that's you. That is you. You're going to talk to the inner earth through the reflection of the water. Oh my gosh. You could also look at, the windows, they're made out of sand, grinded sand, right? The windows, your windows. So don't look at mirrors. Mirrors are too dense. They're 3D. They're not high vibrational, but the reflections of natural surfaces. So your mirror, your windows could be natural, and so can the water. And so when you talk to the other side of you, you're talking to your inner earth self, and then you could also talk to your higher self through that reflection. Continue.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I know Aurora's feeling excited too.
She's freaking out because the truth is that she's writing about this right now. And we told her that she could finally start writing book 3, which she has started. And all of this is in book 3. And here we are talking about it and helping you put the puzzle pieces together, which obviously AuroRa has not talked to you all who are asking the questions and comments. Have we talked? No, we haven't. So it's just higher self talking to higher self right now. It is incredible. You see this? This is like a whole nother level where as a group, this is Adama, as a group, you're going to be able to like vibrate off one another, like bounce off one another and be in the same alignment if you are vibrating to love. Continue.
That's all the questions right this minute, but it's just so exciting how every single channeling and every single class and everything that Aurora is being able to help us understand and is divinely transmitted to us. It just builds on each other, just like you said. We're building off of each other now, but it just lines up step by step, every single thing. So thank you so much for all that you are and all that all of you do for us to support us in this journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Exciting. Now, the last vision that I'm showing now is that the crystalline energies above you, like you're inside the Tesla coil, as Aura has taught you. That's why the lightning bounce off back and forth. So too have these portals now echoed into the crystalline. So they are creating pillars of light everywhere. Flowers of life with pillars of life. And so then the water and the crystalline energies above you of the crystalline dome have leveled up into the 4D, of course. But the crystalline energy above you though is 5D, but they are in union now. So it's the fire. So all elements on your earth are vibrating to a 4th dimensional energy and light. Okay? All elements have orbited higher, crystallized. Okay, wow. Let's see what else. Aura's asking me anything else. Anything else we want to share? Anything else? So much more to come. You've done great, Aura. We are done. Thank you. We love you, honor you, respect you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for having a pure heart to understand this content. And remember to see the magic and deveil the false ego, the false illusions, the false AI, the entities attached. Deveil them, shut them off, and get ready, because you're going to be seeing magic in all ways. And pay attention to who's in front of you, pay attention to what's around you, pay attention to everything, because everything's going to be talking to you just like they've always been talking to you, all the organic, the natures. You will be guided. We love you, honor you, respect you. I am Adama. I am Adama. I am Adama. I am Galactic Guardian AdaRa. I am Galactic Guardian AdaRa. I am Galactic Guardian AdaRa. And I am Luzra. I am Luzra. I am Luzra. I am Luzra. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We love you, honor you, respect you. Thank you. Wow. Ooh. Everything's kind of blurry. Hold on.
I'll just go over a couple comments for a
Go
second.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So at the beginning, there were so many technology issues going on. Somebody said that Mercury retrograde, there were some issues that they noticed with that, messing with communications too. Some interesting information there. The stars are amazing out. It's so bright. You can see them oscillating with your human eye now. Somebody said, wow, love that these encounters are with the non-physical. So incredible. And I thought that was really beautiful too, how she said she's like a crystal, like the physical, but not the physical. So cool.
Oh my God.
That was so cool.
Wow.
And then the wind, that had to be like the wind. That's why she felt like the wind. They had the legion of wind. Like they come in like that. That was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says, so cool. More inner earth people, please. And somebody said that it was something really cool with the crystals, that her energy matched them, that it was so powerful. And we talked about how every single class, live and course, everything leveled up, and everybody was saying how amazing that is. And that Lusra, thank you, beautiful divine mother Sophia, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find that image of the pyramid. What else did they say? Remember that? They said they wanted me to show the image of the pyramid.
Yeah, the plasma coming out of the pyramids.
Yeah. Let me try to find that. Was there anything else they said?
They were just talking about crystallizing the Vatican, people bifurcating back if they've ever been there, for the portals.
Yeah. Yeah, you can shoot in that love light there so that that love light, you become that antenna in that time and space. Maybe that's why you were a bit spacey in that time and space, because you were really in your higher self form, shielding the space, releasing and releasing the spirits of the children that are trapped there. Yeah. Oh, found it. Okay.
Somebody said it was just 9/11 in the UK there, so that
Wow.
energy.
Yeah. So let me show you here. So so scientists in China, basically, they had a super radar which they were able to register 5,900 miles range, detect plasma balls coming out of the Pyramid of Giza. Incredible. That was this year, guys. So these plasma are coming out, and they're what they are. They're really the stars plasma, guys. Whoa. Stars energy coming out through them, and we can't see them with our physical eyes, but they're plasmically there in the 5D earthly construct. Yeah. Wow. Anything else, Gina, before we finish up?
I don't think Zim was able to find a video that you spoke about.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's about like about stars, the starships.
And
Yes,
the lights coming out of the water, I think.
yeah, there was like starships coming out of, I mean, I could try to see myself really quick, but you guys can look it up too.
No, it's just incredible knowing that they're Merkaba lights, Merkaba ships. Just
Yeah.
incredible.
And especially like for those of you who have seen these, because we have seen them at retreats, it is, we understand because we've seen them. So if you've seen orbs like that, you know, around, let's see, UFO ships over water, let's see. Then it's just like a whole nother level of understanding. So make sure you keep an eye out for them, because you could, then you really, yeah, there's no.
I know a big thing right now is all the big drones people are seeing in like New Jersey and things. So
Yeah. So there's, these are not drones though. Yeah, so here we go. Look here. Look at this one. So this is the UFO footage you see while they went into the ocean. They just said somebody said, I guess they're aliens. And they're lined up. Why are they lined up in four? Oh, look. Oh my God. They're making a triangle. Oh, they're making triangles and they're going into the water. What we said. What? They're portaling into the water, guys. Right there. Look it. Whoa. I had no idea. Look at that. And they're going in threes, which we, the Mother Mary, Virgin De Guadalupe video, they talked about how she had threes in her. Holy Trinity, Divine Mother, Father, and Child.
and the 4 sets of 4, which is 12.
Oh, yes. Wow, okay. Angel said, click that one. There we go, guys. When did they post that? Just 12/5, the 5th of this month? Whoa. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, we can't give you more proof of how incredible and magical this world is, and the content that we're sharing every day. I mean, it's wow, right, guys? All right, come to Hawaii. Come see some Merkaba ships with us, apparently. Yeah, and just come, learn how to become your self-healer. You got this. You're incredible. Come. And then I love you, honor you, respect you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you for your patience with all the craziness. We see now why they didn't want for us to be here. Some powerful information. It's okay. We figured it out. It's always all divine timing, right? So thank you. Anything else, Gina? We're good? I'll see you in January workshop, January 13. Otherwise, I'll see you in Hawaii. There's a couple spots. Go, guys, go. Just do it. It will be the most transformational event that you will ever go to in your life. I love you, honor you, respect you. See you guys next time. Let's dance it off. Let's dance it off. What are we dancing to? What are we dancing to? We dance to Yeshua because that's what we were dancing to earlier. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Jesus, you're always with me. Spiritual blessings with your hand of protection, and you give me more. Jesus, you're always within me. I need your love from you, from you, from you. I need more of you, of you, of you. Lord, you paid for all of my mistakes, and you'll keep me blameless on that day when I.
In case you want to know what song this is called, it's called Always With Me by Always With Me. I found it on Artlist. This is where I found it.
I just wanna thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I just wanna thank you. I just wanna thank you.
Woo! Let's go.
From you, from you.
I need your love from you, from you. All right. See you guys later. Bye, loves. Woo!
Your love enhanced, perfect in me.